I was going to say good morning, but it's not morning, is it? No. It's 2037, and I felt drawn to do a more in-depth reading with the last one, but we were stopped because that's not the right way to say that. That reading was done. I wanted to carry on reading cards, so I didn't want to stop bringing through the messages. So here we are. I've been off. I've painted my nails. And I just thought we'll have a little time together this evening. Or this morning. Whatever time suits you. You can tune in whenever you want to. Okay, so I'm handing it over to my cards now because I've taken the time to write down all my decks. And it takes a bit of weight off of my shoulders. Not that it was really a weight in choosing your cards. They just kind of jump out. But the last ones, that's interesting because the last ones were green. And I've got 3. What colour are we going to call this? It's the same colour as the candle. Oh, okay. And then we've got those 2. And I'm eating gooey brownie bites because I was actually going to have the radio on in the background, but I can't find the remote control. And as I was looking for the remote control, I knocked the box of gooey brownie bites and 3 of them popped out. Nearly the same colour of my nail varnish, nearly. So I'm going to eat them. Because I'm hungry. I really don't know where the remote control went though. Oh, I see it. Okay. Oh. I know where it is. Okay. Wait for the train to go past. We'll start with this green card here. Tarot to go. Okay. Let's do that then. Tarot to go. I've got it. Okay. We can read from the book, they say. Because the book's coming in with these kind of colourings. Okay. The moon is on the bottom of the deck this evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hi, Aaron. I like that. Have a great day. Lots of love. Take some of that. Okay, we're going to look at what the card is. It's the 10 of Pentacles. This is about your legacy. You know, the life that you're role modelling. How's it looking? How's it feeling? The 10 of Pentacles. Let's read this message. An old man, surrounded by family and possessions, contently strokes a dog. Life is full. Wealth will be passed down through the generations. The family is safe and secure. Okay, it sounds a lot to do with money there. So maybe worrying about, can you be a good provider? Well, it seems wealth will be passed down through the generations. The family is safe and secure. Okay, tarot to go. Takes me to like time to go. So, if you're worrying about the knock-on effect that's going to be had on future generations, the next generation, There's no need to worry. They're taken care of. Why are you worrying about this? It didn't say you were worried. Okay. So maybe you're not worried then. That's that sorted then. Family's taken care of. Tarot Grand Lux. A royal suit of cards to choose. Okay. Where are they? The Tarot Grand Lux. Here they are. Took me to my Jasper on the other side. And that Wheel of Fortune in the present position. It took me to like midnight. Good morning, good evening. Which one is it? Can it be both? Okay, interesting. Well, we have the King of Wands. Of a passionate king there. He's emphasising, I'm going back to the last reading where the feminine was looking at his wedding ring finger. But you can see there that he has a band on, but it's not on his wedding finger. It feels like the devil's got into him, and that's the middle finger now. So he's set free from, let's say, a toxic marriage. No worrying. No, we're not worrying, are we? No. Want to make sure the children, and obviously your grandchildren, leaving that legacy. Something that's going to be useful. As in, like, material-wise. Well, that's fine. That all looks good in the cards. Okay, so... Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I want to read about this mover and groover. The Knight of Wands. This imposing knight is always quite sure of it. Is always quite sure of himself. Yet the pair of dragons near his heart adds fire to the flames of his inner passion and intensifies his bravado even more. Okay. The pair of dragons near his heart adds fire to the flames of his inner passion and intensifies his bravado even more. He's sure of himself that things are now, like they're turning in his favour. Let me take a closer look at you, young man. Young at heart. Okay. Hello, pussycat. Hey, baby bell. Now, we know what you have to do. You've got to stay, don't go straight for the window. We caught her sitting on the window ledge. But whilst we was outside, which she's just about to go and try and do now. No, darling. She's got some stamps. She can push that window open. Let me close the window because I'll get in trouble with your mummy. Yes, I will. Come on. You can't go out the window. It's okay. It goes onto a smaller roof, so it's not like it drops all the way down, but she's still not going out there. Okay. You'll get me into trouble, little escapee. Come up and say hello. That's it. Oh, you're going to sit in my seat. Okay. Come and say hi. Although we have the candle. We know what happens with you and the candles, yeah? You burn your whiskers. You get burnt when you play with fire. Anyway. Maybe she's learnt her lesson. Don't get too close to the flame. She just wants to sit on the windowsill. Okay, as long as I can see her tail, I know she hasn't disappeared out the window. Right, okay. What's going on with the flame? Oh, you settle down now that I make mention. Ah, I see you jiggling over there. Right, what are we having a look at? we're having a look at this gooey chocolate brownie. Okay. Come here. The Witch's Tower. Oh, look at how that's flickering on that King of Wands card. Hang on a second, I've read you the wrong message. I read you the Knight of Wands. We progressed from that. Let me read the King of Wands. Let me just say cheers first. Oh, itchy nose. Cheers, cheers. I really don't. It's a quarter full. This charismatic King of Wands has a commanding presence, and he is a man of great conviction. He rules his realm with original ideas and creative strategies. He knows exactly how to direct his power to get the desired result. Okay, card number 47, just my age. So, the last card in the Wands deck, and then we go to the Witch's Tarot, which there's a few decks of cards, this and the Druid Craft Tarot, that can kind of hold a karmic energy, like that character there. Look at the walls, and she seems to have control on this flame. I spoke about the pussycat wanting to escape out of like the window, okay? And then it spoke about this man being in control. I'm sure it said that. He rules his own realm. We'll go to the Witch's Tower and see what's going on, because there's a karmic energy associated with that King of Wands energy. For one, why is he wearing red gloves? It takes him to like he's had to act like the devil. And why is that ring kind of signified there? On his middle finger. Hey, baby. What are you climbing over? Okay, let's go to the Witch's Tarot. Let me just zoom back out. I've got the window closed, and I'm sure you heard that revving. Okay. On the midnight train to Georgia. The Four of Swords. Interesting. I'm picking up straight away the Divine Feminine's energy, and she's staying out of this. She's staying out of this, whatever, well, a wolf in sheep's clothing was coming out. So he's kind of like the Divine Masculine in devil's clothing at the moment. Anyway, look, she's hibernating. Does look like she's pregnant. She's just about to give birth to an idea. Who has the idea? That masculine has the idea for the Divine Feminine there. I did want to say with this reading, but until now I'd forgotten, I was going to say, and meanwhile, on the other side, or, you know, as in like, you know, when they kind of swap the story and say, okay, and meanwhile, on that little patch of heaven, What's going on? Well, the Divine Feminine's resting. She's recuperating, rejuvenating, because not that she's going to be busy, but she's going to be very occupied. This feels like preoccupyization, okay. So, we have the Four of Swords. Let's see what's going on the other side. The Witch's Tarot. Okay, shall we zoom in a bit? Let's get both of the characters in here. So, a hazel-eyed woman. My eyes are hazel. I just thought I'd put that in there. A hazel-eyed woman in a yellow gown with purple trim stands to one side of the scene. A breeze ruffles the woman's long brown hair, and mountains can be seen in the background. The feather motif on the trim of her yellow gown indicates the element of air. To her right, 3 swords are displayed, neatly resting upon a castle wall. The woman looks a bit tired and holds the 4th sword point down as if she is looking for a place to set it down. In her right hand, she holds a few short branches of pussy willow. In the language of flowers, the pussy willow symbolises recovery from illness, and these are a reminder to rest and recover. The ivy growing on the castle walls has the magical association of healing. Amethyst adorn the woman's elaborate headpiece, necklace and belt. This enchanting purple stone promotes restful sleep, healing and pleasant dreams. This card illustrates that while she is still taking care of herself and presenting her best face by wearing her lovely gown and beautiful jewels, the stress is starting to show. She craves some peace and solitude. Okay, the meanings. When the 4 of Swords is dealt in a reading, it is a sign that you need to take some personal downtime, a retreat or a day off, so you can recoup lost energy and find your strength again. The querent may be feeling overwhelmed by demands and stress. They may feel the need to get away and to withdraw from the hectic and daily grind of life. I feel this is speaking really more of the masculine energy there, but applies to us all. We can all do with a little recuperation, time out. They may feel the need to get away and to withdraw from the hectic and daily grind of life. Hey KKK, hey Christine, hello beautiful, hello darling. Hey preacher, my name's Lucy. Anyway, hey KKK, welcome once again. Thank you. It's nice to feel welcomed, isn't it? Okay, this card symbolises that you need to allow yourself time to recover from an illness. It may also represent a need to step away from group magic for a bit. You may need to practice solitary for a time. You will find the solutions to your magical problems quietly and on your own. Keywords: taking some downtime for yourself, resting and allowing yourself to fully recover from an illness. I feel this toxic devil energy. It's more of like, you know, when you've allowed someone to, I don't know, well, You didn't mean to, did you? But they've like driven you mentally insane. Like you've lost the plot. They've got you acting crazy. I mean, mental illness. It's like, I must be crazy. I'm mentally ill to even be, you know, in this situation. I think we're all mentally sick until we awaken. And then we still find those little areas of sickness that just need healing. Okay. Right then. Let's see what. This is my downtime. This is what I felt like. It's like, I don't have to cook dinner tonight. I haven't cooked dinner in quite a few nights. It just seems to be that way. And then, even though it's late, it's 9 o'clock, apparently we're having a barbecue. So, we had a barbecue quite late the other night. So dinner's taken care of, and it's like, okay, so let's come and talk. You know, just have some downtime. Let's have a look at the next deck that's suggested. Angels of Light. You've been literally cooking brats for dinner. Oh, you're so lovely. You guys, there's an apology there from KKK. Well, thank you for not running away. Can I say that? Because that was coming through. Like, I'm going to talk about this because this was coming through, maybe, you know, whilst I was painting my nails. Anyway, it was today. I don't know if it was in between the readings, but it's like you have to... The energy is a bit awkward when it comes to how the Divine Feminine kind of... I don't know... how do I say this? It's like not walking on eggshells, but if you say the wrong thing to the Divine Masculine, okay, it just cut you out. But then if you love bomb him too much, he cuts you out. So it's one of those, you kind of got to walk the... You've got to judge it. You'll know your own masculine and whether, you know, okay, yeah. Oh, D-chat, stop chatting rubbish there. You know, it just depends what kind of energy you put with that word witch. But I always kind of carry a negative. I say I'm an angel, I'm not a witch. I'm bringing through divine messages. I'm not sitting here concocting like spells and putting out negative energy like that. That's what I look as kind of, and what people view as being witchcrafts. But we are, you know, we're tapping into, well, I was going to say the invisible. So please be quiet with your nonsense. See, that's exactly what, you know, you mentioned the word witch, change it to angel, and they leg it, they run. So you have to kind of judge how you handle the situation. Tenderly, respectfully. You know what their triggers are, and you soon find out what their triggers are if you don't. And you don't really use them against, you know, them. You don't use karmics do that. You don't kind of guilt trip them, Will. You may do, unintentionally, but I'd say that's more pulling on their heartstrings. So, let's go to the Angels of Light. The best advice you can give yourself, D-chat, is your own advice, okay? And you should really be guiding us to do the same. Because that's what I'm guiding people to do. We're just tapping into Holy Spirit, my darling. I think you need to go away and just, like, grow up. Okay. seriously. You know when they come on and they start like going John, blah, 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 and quoting stuff. I mean, I don't know, do they think that that makes them like more, I don't know, entitled, holier? I mean, judgment comes in so quickly. I'm not sure that they really know what being holy is. They've got all those little areas, haven't they? You know, like we were saying about the illness. It's, you are a beautiful goddess. That's what we're talking about. You're beautiful, divine feminine. It's how you present yourself in the world. I mean, you can see how some people might be a nightmare to hang around with. And I think that's really, KKK, what triggered Christine. I think it might be the fact that you called me a preacher. And I don't, I'm just your friend that has a way of explaining things that seem to resonate. And I've come to that conclusion because all my life people have told me that I just have a way with explaining things. So sit back, enjoy that, seeing as I've like pushed my ego out of the way to say, oh no, Lucy, you can't, you know. It's like, no, I am good at doing that. So let me be what I'm good at being. But if you look at it as preaching, whatever suits you. Oh, that's lovely. Bye, Mr. Beautiful. I have to go. Something urgent. See you soon, influencer. Thanks. I actually take that as a real compliment. Thank you, KKK. Have a great day. Nothing's too urgent, but I get what you're saying, okay? And KKK, she likes to be called Christine, okay? At least you got her laughing her ass off. Wiggle it just a little bit. I want to see you wiggle it just a little bit as it grooves. Okay, right, let's go to the Angels of Light. Let me zoom out. You know, that candle, it really does generate some heat. It feels like I've got the central heating on. Okay, Angels of Light. I've done you. I've got you, babe. I've got you, babe. Okay, Angels of Light cards. I've got you to hold my hand, and I've got you to understand. I've got you to walk with me, and I've got you to talk with me. I've got you to kiss goodnight, and I've got you to hold me tight. I've got you, and I won't let go. I've got you, 'cause I love you so. There's the honesty. Whew, wouldn't that be nice? Rather than the awkwardness, treading on eggshells. Come on, let's just be honest. How liberating it feels to be honest. Angel wisdom reminds you that your every thought, word, emotion, and action is reflected in your aura. When you are honest, your aura is crystal clear. Everyone knows where they are with you and feels totally safe. The angels suggest that you look within and purify any murky thoughts and feelings. When you are totally honest with yourself, you behave with integrity and dare to be open, for there is nothing to hide. People respect and trust you. As you radiate a resonance of honesty, people respond to you with openness and honesty in their turn. The affirmation: I am honest in thought, word, and deed. And deed. Yes. Very nice card. Let's have a look at this one. The Fairy Tarot. Okay. That's a nice surprise. Because we get to play with some tarot cards now. Okay, come out wherever you are. Would anybody like a chocolate? It's black magic, but don't let that deter you. Discover the secrets of the black magic box. I mean, is there a particular one you would like? We have midnight. Oh, we've got to have that. Come on. Midnight truffle. Let's have a look. Midnight truffle, I'm coming for you. Oh, it's okay. Layers, Lucy, layers. Midnight truffle. What's it look like? It looks like that one there. Come here. Bingo. I'd like to show you what I'm doing. Any requests? Pure black magic, very nice. Dreamy fudge. Hazelnut swirl. Coffee crescent. Almonds crunch. Orange sensation. Oh yeah, that one next, please. Raspberry heaven. Say that again. Raspberry heaven. I've already had the caramel heart the other day. It's got to be them two. Okay. Orange sensation first. This one. It's a match. Yes. Very nice. We're going there. Raspberry heaven it is. It's right there. They're Emily's favourites. Thank you very much. Chocolates look good, they are good, Christine, like really good. My kids buy me chocolates, they know that's my favourite box of chocolates. So, Emily buys me boxes of chocolates. Just, you know, because I've been good. Raspberry heaven. Are you coming? Okay. I've had my chocolate fix now. Okay, interesting. The time's 9:11. 911. That's so nice. Okay, right. The Fairy Tarot. We have balance. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time, there's no need to rush. So this being honest, being able to be honest with each other. So vulnerability is like screaming here. You know, the scared feeling that you have of exposing yourself and not knowing how the other person's going to respond by being honest. But this is good. This is balance. This is temperance. Now, temperance is what's needed before the two of you can come into union. Okay, in the normal Rider-Waite Tarot, you know, the angels blending the cups, and up the path in the background is the crown, which once that blending has taken place, you can unite. This actually feels like the process of you both uniting, blending. It's quite naturally here. Look, let me zoom in. Let me just move it up a little bit. Okay. Balance. Now is the time to be open to compromise and cooperation with others. The perfect resolution is one. Oh my goodness, hold on, because my nose is like, it's like someone physically can't speak. They will be able to soon. That message come through yesterday. It's like they physically can't talk at the moment. Not so much due to, you know, urgencies, situations. It's just, but that will pass. It's not like that's a permanent condition. Okay, right. Now is the time to be open to compromise and cooperation with others. The perfect resolution is one in which each person's input is taken into consideration and blended into a win-win that everyone can feel good about. It's time to pause, take a few deep breaths, or even go for a quiet walk with the fairies in nature. Ask them to remove any anxieties you're experiencing so that you can return to a place of peace. This time of reflection, page number 47, we've already had that today because I mentioned my age. Obviously it's going to jump out, isn't it? Blaze it. Are you being like a judgmental there? Because, I mean, I think that's the kind of stuff that he doesn't really appreciate and doesn't really reward. So let me get on doing what I'm doing, and you go do you. Just go do you elsewhere. It's time to pause, take a few deep breaths, or even go for a quiet walk with the fairies in nature. Ask them to remove any anxieties you're experiencing so that you can return to a place of peace. This time of reflection can help you become aware of new and creative solutions. I love how you handled it though, Christine. Hush and listen. It's brilliant. That was just brilliant. Okay. Be open to unique ideas that can be mixed together to bring about unanticipated and exciting results. Our fairy stands before the mighty lion at the mouth of Chalice Well. Blood red iron. So interesting, because you picked up on the colour there. You said so much red. And then you said my chocolates look good. Thanks. Blood red iron ore in the water represents the masculine force. No, it doesn't. Sorry. I've just missed out the feminine's energy, which is vitally important. Blood red iron ore in the water represents the feminine energy, while the white water represents the masculine force. Together, they are collected into the chalice and symbolise the balance of the male and female strengths within each of us. The two energies are equally important for creation, health, success and happiness. The additional meanings of this card: moderation and self-restraint, merging viewpoints to create a superior opportunity, taking your time and not rushing, a reaction that's appropriate to the situation. Okay, but get another card from here. I'm just going to zoom out. The Eight of Winter. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Okay, so I feel here, this character here, regardless of what the write-up is about it, I feel this is the Divine Feminine here. Now, this is about, well, skating on thin ice, treading, I don't know, treading what? Thin water? I don't know what the sayings are, but kind of not knowing what is correct to say to the masculine here. But this is a boost up. This is a confidence boost for you, Divine Masculine. Eight of Winter. Just like realising your importance in this in this connection. There's another word that wants to come through, but it begins with D. I can't think what it is. Let's read this message. The Eight of Winter. The idea that you're trapped by your situation is a false one. Don't let your ego convince you that you're without power. You have what it takes to move out of any situation you don't like. With resolve and determination, tell yourself that you will have the life you desire. Believe in yourself. Changes require commitment, and that means making a choice to actively improve matters. If you find it difficult to focus, ask God, the angels, and the fairies to send you signs to help create a plan. Take responsibility for your life now, with an exclamation mark. A fairy stands on a slab of ice feeling trapped. However, the distance from her island of ice to the next one is short, and the space easily stepped over. Her sense of entrapment is an illusion. Additional meanings of this card: the illusion of being trapped, the need to take back your personal power, and not believing in yourself. I actually feel as if that gap isn't that big that the masculine's got to take now. And it's more about that feminine having belief in that masculine, that he's going to be coming through in the correct way. Okay, with divine guidance at his back, at his side. Well, this was an interesting reading. The time is 2121, and well, I can't even. Well, I can. I won't. Like, I won't even choose some cards myself now. I'd rather use my deck of cards to make this. I will do when I feel drawn to pull a deck of cards. Of course I'm going to, but this is too much fun. We got the well-being cards. Excuse me. Okay, the teachings of Abraham. Well-being cards. I think that Abraham is one of the best teachers on the planet today. So it says there, and that's what I guided this young gentleman today to go away and research Abraham Hicks. Okay, we've got a couple of cards. Okay. This is good, this one, look. It is not my responsibility to convince anyone of anything. Make your decisions about what you want and set out to create the life experiences that you choose and allow all others to do the same. These are so, like, here, the Divine Feminine here is, she's not getting involved in this, okay? She's not going to tell you what to do. You're going to have to figure it out between you and you. Okay. I mean, it's different if you're here combining energies. That's a completely different story. But you're kind of like stuck in this hellhole. Can we call it that? I'm sure you've called it that. Get me out of this hellhole. So if you've said that, you've asked, haven't you, God, to get you out of a hellhole. Okay, your wish is granted. And I've spoken a lot here about the Divine Feminine treading carefully, okay? It's tiring not being able to be honest and for her to be the guiding light that she is to so many. And there's just this energy that you can't step over that with your true Divine Masculine, your true counterpart. So you don't really want to tell them what to do. Or maybe you do want to tell them what to do, but you can't. You won't. You could, but you won't. So it is not our responsibility to convince anyone of anything. Make your decisions about what you want and set out to create the life experiences that you choose and allow all others to do the same. Okay. Because the next card is, I'm not here to fix anything. I'm here for fun. Too bloody right. Here for fun. You're not here to fix anything because nothing is broken, but everything is continually changing and expanding. Release your struggle and seek joy and fun, and in doing so, you will align with the fantastic, expanding rhythm of this universe. Release your struggle and seek joy and fun. And in doing so, you will align with the fantastic, expanding rhythm of this universe. So now I do feel drawn to, well, read the top of this deck here, which says we're all working towards the same goal, joy. We all want to feel good. I feel good. So whether it seems like it or not, you are all working towards the same ultimate goal of joy. You are just approaching things in different ways, and all of it is working. It's all working its way out. I'm going to go to the Sacred Spirit reading cards. My choice. Oh, sorry about that. soul fragments. Balance will be restored. Okay, come here. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Balance will be restored. I wanted to shuffle them again, so we'll get another message from here. Let's read this one first. Does that make me crazy? What card number is it? 33. All the threes. 33. It's like you've won the jackpot. Okay. Balance will be restored. Reclaim your inner power. The life of our soul is infinite, and while aspects of the self are never truly lost, they can separate through times of trauma, grief, separation, loss, or refusing to deal with an issue. The psyche's self-preservation causes this illusionary disconnection as it chooses to distance itself from the situation in question. These fragments are merely in places our consciousness has chosen to forget, to spare the emotional turmoil from an intense emotional experience. Recalling these fragments with love, healing and understanding allows the soul to continue moving forward without the individual feeling stuck in the past or unable to get over an issue or event. Empowering and liberating retrieval is recommended if you feel you are missing parts of yourself. Although sometimes challenging to find, conscious thought and skillful self-awareness is all that is required to recall a soul fragment back to its host. Let me repeat that part. So, although sometimes challenging to find, conscious thought and skillful self-awareness is all that is required to recall a soul fragment back to its host. Seek a professional guide if you feel more comfortable. Currently, you may be feeling incomplete, not like yourself, physically flat with no motivation, lacking joy in your life, or even that you are unable to move forward in life. Right now, your soul needs to reclaim a part of its missing memory. Past trauma that is being held within you is crying out to be healed. Through recollection, you will be able to see the truth and the situation for what it is. Be careful. You are entering a period in which you will be challenged emotionally. Build your resilience and remain objective. Fear-based experiences need to be addressed now. Past life regression could be beneficial to create understanding of phobias, deep-seated fears, or subconscious patterns that have previously controlled areas of your life. Reclaim your power. Okay. Shadow aspect, fear, shallowness, detachment. The sacred crystal is the Boji stones, and your angel assistants, guardian angel Rampal, clearing karmic debris, recalling lost soul fragments. And your affirmation, I am the master of my own mind. I am ready to move on. Okay, let's have some coffee. We'll get another card from here, and then we'll finish with the journey of love. Hi CP. Hi SCP Gaming. Lots of gaming dudes coming on. Dudes and dudesses. with gaming names. Interesting. Let me get another message from here. Hello, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, and the card is Hidden Realms Create Conscious Awareness. So is that what this spoke about? Let me just double check that, because I reread it. It says, although difficult to find, through 33, let's have a look at this, which is Christ consciousness, the number of Christ consciousness. But let's have a look. It says here, although sometimes challenging to find conscious thoughts, that says create conscious awareness. And it says conscious thoughts and skillful self-awareness is all that is required to recall the soul fragment back to its host. I think this will, oh, that's nice. I don't know who it is, but a message just come up through our family chat. And Megan's put, I have made a new friend. So it will be a pet, it will be an animal. A pet, I say. I bet it's a pussycat. She's got a new friend. I'm not sure though. It could be, but yeah. It just comes in with today's reading. I made a new friend. Let's read this message, card number 20. I'm intrigued now to know. I'm seeing like a hedgehog in my mind. Create conscious awareness. Analyze your dream cycles. Traditionally, shamans are the gatekeepers to the hidden realms of the ancient wisdom and magic. Accessing the hidden realms for further meaning and insight into a soul's pain or an individual's dis-ease. Using conscious communication, the shaman works to bridge the realms between humanity and creation. Communicating with the elementals, nature, animal realms, ancestors, angelic forces, and spiritual beings that serve humanity as guardians, guides, teachers, and masters and more is the role of the shaman. These ancient practices have been developed and refined across time, with shamans, seers, visionaries serving their communities as mediators between the human experience and the world of nature. Restoring power to those who have experienced disempowerment or physical experience, shamanic practitioners reconnect the aspects of the soul that have been lost through trauma or life experiences. Right now, you are being asked to connect to the hidden realms, especially, doesn't say that, it says expanding your consciousness to open your mind wide and reconnect with your soul for deep healing and transformation. There is much to be learned from the hidden realms that can assist you in your waking life. Examine your dream cycles and interpret your subconscious messages. Creating conscious awareness will allow you to actively connect to your universal guardians, the elements and celestial realm. Like any learned skill, practice will improve the strength of your connection. Pay attention to any symbols, animals, or visual images that appear in your life now, as there is deep meaning that applies to you. The shadow aspect, social disconnection, daydreaming, codependency. The sacred crystal, numbnite, angel assistance, jeez, guardian angel Celia, psychic. Sorry, I just had a itch in my throat. Psychic and spiritual awakening, transformation. And your affirmation, I am a clear and successful mediator of conscious divine communication. Good evening, gal. Good evening and love to all. Friday fun day, smile. Yes, Friday fun day. Friday fun day, smile. Okay. Why are you kind of quoting from the Bible? I'm not too sure. But if you'd like me to say that I'm really impressed that you know your Bible stuff and you know that story very well, awesome. Because I don't know if that's what you're looking for. If I wanted to get any kind of information from the Bible, I'd be drawn to pick it up, flick through it, or, you know, I'm not against the Bible. I'm spiritual. I'm open to all of it. So I'm sure you'll find some other, you know, channels that might be more suited if you feel you have to be so forceful on here, trying to direct things. Let me just have a look. What does third like mean? Amit, third like. It's a bit desperate, isn't it? Do you love him? Is it a him or a her? Whoever it is. Do you love them romantically? There you go. Christine, ask him if he loves you. Open your mind and your voice, it's beautiful. If that's if she's talking to you. If she's take her advice anyway. You don't physically have to ask him if that makes you like scared. Which is understandable, but does it feel like he loves you? Does it feel like love? Does it feel like romance? I mean, love is just beautiful, but it comes in so many different forms. That's all there is love. Right, okay, we're finishing with a journey of love. Once you love yourself, it doesn't matter. You just love. You know, it's more than knowing. Go with him for your answers. I was going to tut then at you. I was going to say, you're trusting my intuition over your own. Learn to trust your intuition. Stop asking outside of yourself for the answers. It really is lame. There you go. This is just what's being channeled through. It's like so and so said this, or because so and so, whoever so and so is. So, what do you say? Well, unless obviously what I say is going to raise your belief. But it's not like good for you in the long run, is it, to just kind of live off someone else's belief? Okay, the Pearl Threaded, card number 38. Though we labour through the illusion of individuality and have to face our inner challenges in solitude, our spiritual transformation is not an independent event, nor is it for our victory alone, as we approach the enlightened way of all-embracing love. Each human being is a pearl on the Divine Mother's garland, gradually assuming lustre and revealing beauty, worth and radiance over many lifetimes. Together, we are creating a precious offering in return for her gift of life. We can learn to draw on the collective effort to allow our own journey to become integrated into the journey of the group without being weighed down and instead to be lifted up. To do this, we honour the thread that connects each of us as one divine being, just like the various fingers that belong to the one hand. Then we honour the pearl essence of our divine nature, that we are capable of growth and transformation, becoming divine beauty. This oracle brings you a message. You are to shift your perspective to allow all groups that you are involved in to become a source of energetic lifting rather than depletion. If a group you are involved in cannot do this for you, then you may not be in vibrational resonance, and it may be time to seek a group that is more energetically supportive of your vibration. Trust your feelings and don't be scared to open up and allow yourself to connect with others. That way you can truly know if a group or gathering is for you or if you need to move on. But do trust that you are not alone on your journey, and the soul connections that will nourish you will draw you to them like strands of pearls on the Divine Mother's necklace. That was very interesting. Today feels like a lot of love arrows are being shared. Oh, how lovely. Without happy questioning what I've just actually said about, maybe this isn't the channel for you. Maybe a religious channel is more suited for you. This is more about personal development. The desperation with, coming on and asking for a personal reading when we are a group. We're a collective group. That's how we kind of rock and roll over here on love and inspiration. We're in spirit. So, we can recognise where you're coming from, needing to know if someone feels a certain way, but we've kind of moved past that, that kind of codependency on relying on another to provide us, with the happiness that we're seeking when it's within you the whole time. And through love, you can grow and excel, and through romantic sexual love you can, a genius is formed. It's quite amazing, really. Untapped potential. It's just amazing that we are like, our goal is joy, to be able to tap into that, but we have to tap into them feelings within us first, and not be afraid of them. Okay, a 2-sentence poem. Hearts apart, remember love, and time stands still. It sure does, because I could sit here talking to you guys all night long. All night long, all night. I feel like I've just come out of a Rush Hour movie. Does he do that? I don't know, that song, All Night Long, but I felt like it was in I could see Chris Tucker. Is it Chris Tucker? I think it is. All Night Long. We can get another message from the Journey of Love. And I'm going to finish with a Rumi message, because I'm not sure dinner's done. And I haven't had the call for dinner. And like I say, it's going to be a late barbecue. But it's Friday night. I love a Friday night. Friday night for me is eating chocolates and goodies and chilling out here with you guys. And I should sit by the fire a bit later on out in the garden and roast some marshmallows. Summer evenings, summer's not even officially here yet, but it feels like summertime. We have the Mother Praise, card number 15. Oh, that's interesting. I've just picked up the Journey of Love box, which was resting on the Witch's Tarot, which caught the top card, flipped it over in reverse, and it's the Devil card. Not to be afraid of your shadow side, or your lovely side. Okay, it's in reverse, but I don't think they give reverse meanings. They might do, actually. Let's have a look. They give reverse meanings in this book. So we have a Major Arcana, and it's card number 15, which is, oh look, it's the number of the card we've got in front of us. Look, 15. The Mother prays. I said about getting you, well, you said, I didn't say it, you said it to God, to, in your mind, to somebody, maybe out loud. If you said it out loud, then God will help you, okay? But if you said it in your mind, God's going to help you. Get me out of this hellhole. That's what you said. The Mother responds. Let's have a look and see if there's a reverse meaning in here. Oh, it is the Devil card. I just have to double check. Okay, do you have a reverse meaning in here? Yes. Oppression, illusions, trickery, deceit. That's what the reverse meaning is. Oppression, illusions, trickery, and deceit. But that fell to the floor. Let's have a look. The Mother prays. You are being watched over. Many beings are aware of your existence. They know that your heart and your soul are pure, even when you may doubt it at times. Even when you may doubt it at times, because after all, you are a divine being masquerading as a decidedly fascinating mixture of light and darkness. Okay. I've been afraid of that. Sometimes you may not feel so pure. That's okay. The Mother prays for you not because you are about to do something ridiculous and you might come to harm, but that you might not do something ridiculous and avoid living your full potential. She wraps you in waves of love, light and consciousness, that you may feel brave enough to live your life and not hold back from pursuing what is within your heart, or really letting it pursue you and giving in to its seduction. The Mother prays, so fear not and just live your life. This oracle brings you guidance. Ask for help from the Divine Mother who loves you unconditionally. Ask each day. She wants to help you, and you have to ask for that help to empower her to do so. You have a great blessing. Okay, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this drink? Well, yep, we're ready for this little bit here. Are you ready for this poem? I love you. Holding your breath in my kiss, your heartbeats in my arms. Driving home, I could see you sitting beside me, not with my eyes, but I knew you were there. Your beautiful legs crossed, your coat open and inviting. The soft scent of you brings a smile to my lips and to my heart, because I know you are still here. That's just truly beautiful. Bye guys, sweet dreams to you all. I'll catch up with you soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Good night. Bye for now.